So welcome to all of you. Today we will see how to evaluate the integral over the general region. Okay. So now here what the limits of x and limits of y are not given. You have to find the limits of x and limits of y with the help of the region D. Right. So region D is what given to you. It is bounded by some curve. Right. All these things are provided you. So with the help of that, you have to evaluate the limit of x and limit of y. Right. And then you have to evaluate the integral. Okay, so we'll do solution. Let I is equal to solution. Okay, so let I is equal to this. Okay, so what we have to first we have to draw the region. Now we have to draw the region first. Okay, so now your D is bounded by x is equal to y, y is equal to 4, and easily you can draw this region now. So this is what easily we draw this. Okay, so suppose this is your y-axis, this is your x-axis. Now x is equal to y. This is the line. This is line passing through origin and bisect the first and third quadrant. So we draw this line. Okay, so this is your line x is equal to y. Then you have to draw the y is equal to 4. You know that the y is equal to 4 is the line parallel to the x-axis and passing through y is equal to 4. So somewhere this is your 4 now. Okay. So this is what y is equal to 4 here. Equation of this line is y is equal to 4. Then x is equal to 0 is nothing but the equation of y-axis. Okay. So that means this is your region. This is what y-axis, because x is equal to 0 means what? So this is what x is equal to 0 means x is equal to 0 is the equation of y-axis and y is equal to 0 is the equation of x-axis. Okay. So this is your region now. This is your region. Okay, so now you have to find this point only. Okay, this point is what? O. This is the origin 0 0. We'll find this. Your y is here. Your y is 4 because this is the line, right? Every your y coordinate is 4. Okay. Now if your y is this, so this is what? This is the point of intersection of the line y is equal to 4 and x is equal to y. We'll put y is equal to 4 here and we can find the value of x. So this point is 4 4. Okay. Now your limit of x is what? 0 to 4. Limit of y also 4. But here what? You have to draw the region parallel to x-axis and parallel to y-axis. So if there is a region, then what? One of them is a function. That means what? Limit of x is a function of y or limit of y is a function of x. One should happen. So now see this function. We have to draw the strip parallel to x-axis and y-axis. So before drawing the strip parallel to x-axis and y-axis, just look at your function. So your function is not easily integrable with respect to y. So don't draw the strip parallel to the y-axis. Now this function is easily integrable with respect to x. So draw strip parallel to x-axis. So what? We will draw strip parallel to x-axis. Okay. So this will be your case. Okay. So I write then therefore I is equal to integration. So if you draw strip parallel to x-axis, write the limit of y as a constant. First write limit of y. So your y start from this to this, right? So that means 0 to 4. Your y start from 0 to 4. Up to 4. Your y is up to 4. You can. Now your x now. X from the left curve and x from the right curve. Your left curve is what? 0. This is what? X is 0. Your left curve is 0. Your right curve is what? Y is equal to x, right? X from the right curve. So that is y square e raised to xy dx dy, right? So now see here what? You have drawn the strip parallel to x-axis because your function is easily integrable with respect to x. It is not easily integrable with respect to y. So it is integrable with respect to y. You have to use the by part then. Okay. So you have to use the by part here. So we are avoiding that by part. So we draw strip parallel to x-axis because the function is easily integrable with respect to x-axis. Now we solve this integration. So I is equal to 0 to 4. So y square is constant. It will be as it is. Integration of e raised to xy is e raised to xy upon coefficient of x is y. So upon y, this is what? 0 to y dx. So this is what? 0 to 4. So you put y get cancelled now here. So this is y get cancelled, y. So we put x is equal to y and x is equal to 0 now. So okay, we'll simplify this first and then we'll put the limit now. So this is what then? 0 to 4 y e raised to y square. So these are the limits of this should be y. this should be y. Okay, this should be y. Okay, we are integrating with respect to x, so dx will be removed, so this should be y now. So x square minus, you have to put x is equal to 0 now. If x is equal to 0, then this is only y. Okay, so dy. So I can separate this integral. So 0 to 4 y e raised to y square dy minus 0 to 4 y dy. Okay. So now here also see y into e raised to y square. So y into e raised to y square is there. Don't use the by part, because what? If the substitution is not available, then so what is this e raised to y square? What is the derivative of y square? E raised to y square is not integrable. But if you put y square is equal to u or t, then derivative of y square is here now. So we'll apply this formula. Integration of f dash x e raised to f of x dx is just e raised to f of x. Is just e raised to f of x. So now here what? Derivative of y square is 2y. 2 is not there, we'll manage 2 now here. Okay, so we'll write this in half. Integration 0 to 4 twice y, this is twice y, e raised to y square dy minus, I can directly take the integration of this one. So this is what? 0 to 4. Okay, so this is 1 half. What is the integration? This is what? Y square. Integration. This is what? E raised to f of x into derivative of f of x is directly what? E raised to y square. So this is what? 0 to 4 minus, this is what? 16. So this is 8 now. So this is 1 half. 1 half. E raised to y square means e raised to 16 minus 1. E raised to 0 is 1. So minus 8 now. So this is what? E raised to 16 minus half. Minus half minus 8. So minus 17 by 2. So minus 17 by 2. This is the required answer. This is the required answer. So e raised to 16 upon 2 is there. Okay, e raised to 16 upon 2. Okay, so this is 8. This is 8 now. Okay, so e raised to 16 upon 2 minus half minus 8 is minus 17 by 2. So the problem is over. So if you want to draw the strip parallel to y-axis, you can draw, but you have to use the by part. Now substitution is not available for this one. Y square is substitution is not available. So you need to use the by part only. So we'll take next problem. Evaluate double integral over d x square plus twice y dA, where d is bounded by x is equal to y and y is equal to x cube. Y is equal to x is greater than or equal to 0. X is greater than, that means x is positive. So you are at the right side of the y axis. Right side of the axis. Okay. Solution. Let I is equal to this, where d is bounded by x is equal to y this. So first we will find the intersection of this one. Okay. So y is equal to, that means what? X is equal to x cube. So this is what? X minus 1 minus x square is equal to 0. Okay. So we have to solve this fastly, right? Because what? The solution is not important here. Directly you can write the value of this one. This is not important, but we need to find the point of intersection of this one, right? How you are solving that part is not important. So this is what this implies that x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. And this is what? X square is equal to 1. So that means what? This is plus or minus 1. Okay. So see, these are that satisfy this equation. 0 satisfies this equation. If you put x is equal to 1, 1 is equal to 1. If you put x is equal to minus 1, then minus 1, minus 1. Right. So x is equal to 0. This, right. So that means what? So if x is equal to 0, with the help of this one, you got the values of x. So with the help of this one, you have to find the value of y now. If x is equal to 0, then the point of intersection is what? 0, right? Then 1, 1, then minus 1, minus 1. Okay, so that means if x is equal to 0, y is also 0. If x is 1, y is 1. If x is minus 1, y is minus 1. Don't write this in plus or minus 1 plus or minus 1, because if you write this as plus or minus 1 plus or minus 1, so these are the 4 points, right? These are the 4 points. So this is not true. Okay, now we'll draw the figure. Now we'll draw the figure. Okay, now this is the one x is greater than 0, that means it is the right to the y axis only. Okay, so we'll draw the figure first. Now see this, how to draw. Suppose this is 0. How to draw y is equal to x cube now. Okay, now we'll take the value of this one, suppose. So if x is 1, then y is also 1. X is 1, y is also 1. Somewhere 1 is here now. Okay, so if x is 2, then y is 8 now. So y is 8 here. 2 cube. That means see, your x increases, your y is also increases. That means what? We'll draw only this, because we are on the left side of this one. Okay, so we'll draw only this. This is what? Y is equal to x cube. Okay, now we have to draw the line x is equal to, okay, so we'll draw this okay, so we'll draw this line now. I will extend this. I will extend this. So this is what? Y is equal to x cube. I will draw the line y is equal to x now. This line is y is equal to x. Okay, so this should pass through. This line should pass through the origin. Okay, now this will what? Like this. This is okay. Now your region, this is what, this point is what, you are in the positive. So this is what here, 1 1. Is this also intersect here now? This is just like as a parabola. Okay, but that we are not interested in this. This 0 0 is there, right? See, this is intersect. This is intersect and minus 1, minus 1. That means here also. That means what? It may be like this. Okay, so we are not interested in the left part of the y-axis, because our x is greater than 0. So just write only, just draw this only. Okay, so now this will be your region now. This will be your region. Okay, in the first quadrant, x is greater than or equal to 0. That means it is in the first quadrant. Okay, so we are interested only this one. Okay, now see here, your function is integrable with respect to x, integrable with respect to y. Okay, so no need to, we can draw the strip parallel to x-axis or parallel to y-axis, right? So generally we will draw the strip parallel to y-axis. I will draw the strip parallel to y-axis. Okay, you can draw the strip parallel to x-axis also, no problem. Okay, so I will write the limit then, I is equal to. Now see, you draw the strip parallel, your strip is parallel to axis, right? First limit of x as a constant now. Your x is what here, 0 to 1 1, right? This point is 1 1. Your limits of x are 0 to 1 now. Because what, this point is 1 now. See here, if you draw this is draw. So this will be your 1, x is 1, and your x are all lies between the 0 and 1. Okay, so 0 and 1. Okay, so now y from the lower curve and y from the upper curve. So this line is x is equal to y. Okay, y from the lower curve is this. So this is what, x cube. Y from the upper curve is x. And your function is what, x square plus twice y dy dx. Now this order is very important here, dy dx, because these are the function of x, that means they are the limits of y. These are the function of x, that means these are the limits of y. Okay, so now we will integrate this. We are integrating with respect to y now. So x square is constant, so this is x square y. Twice y is 2 is constant. Integration of y square by 2. So this is x cube x dx now. Okay, so this is what, 0 to 1. I write in curly bracket, because what, the limits are not from 0 to 0 limit. You have to put the lower limit and you have to put the upper limit. So instead of y, you have to put x now. So x cube now, this is what, plus 2 get cancelled. This is what, x square. Okay, minus, you have to put y is equal to x cube now. X cube means what, this is x to the power 5 plus, so this is what, x to the power 6 now, because it is square dx. Okay, so now what, all are distinct now. Here what, we cannot simplify this one. Directly we will integrate. We will simplify means what, just remove the bracket and integrate this one. So x cube is what, x to the power 4 upon 4. x square is what? X to the power 3 upon 3 minus this is what? X to the power 6 upon 6 minus x to the power 7 upon 7. This is what? 0 to 1. If you put x is equal to 0, then everything is 0. Only you have to put the upper limit now. This is what? 1 by 4, 1 by 3, minus 1 by 6, minus 1 by 7. Minus 1 by 7. Okay. So, this is 1 by 6. This is 1 by 6. So you have to do this addition. First we will do this is what? 4. This is what? 6. 6 means you 2 multiply by 2, 2. So this means plus 1 by 6 now. This is 1 by 6. Minus 1 by 7 now. Okay. So this is what? 3. How you can do? Multiply and divide by 2. So this is 2 by 6. 2 by 6 minus 1 by 6. Denominators are same. So 2 minus 1 is plus 1. So plus 1 by 6. Okay. So now your LCM, find out the LCM of this one. Your LCM of this one is 84. So this is what? 84 by 84 and this is what? 23 by 84 is the required answer. Okay. So you can do this your calculations. Okay. So how to do this one? So this one read the table of 7 up to the multiple of 4 and 6 now. Okay. Okay. So we'll take the next example. Take the example. Okay. Evaluate double integral over d. It may be mentioned as r also. So no problem for if you write capital D or capital R. So this is not depend on the name. Okay. Where d is enclosed by. Oh, this is what? dA. Where d is enclosed. Enclosed means bounded. Enclosed by x is equal to 0. X is equal to root of 1 minus y square. 1 minus y square. Okay. Solution. Let I is equal to this. Let I is equal to this. Okay. So now I is equal to this. D is enclosed by x is equal to 0. That means what? So that is what? D is enclosed by x is equal to 0. And this is what? X square is equal to 1 minus y square. So that means what? This is what? X square plus y square is equal to 1. So x square plus y square is equal to 1 is a circle. Right? Easily you can draw the region. So no need to find the point of intersection and so on. If your curves are 2 or more curves, right? They are different, nature is different. Right? Here what? X is equal to 0 means y is, and this is a circle. So easily you can draw the figure. No need to find a point of intersection and so on. Easily you can draw this. Right? So we draw this circle. This is your circle. Okay, so this is your origin, this is your x axis, this is your y axis, and you are what? Bounded by x axis and this. That means what? This is your region now. Only this part. This will be your x axis and the circle. So x is going to mean y axis and the circle now. Okay, so here what we will do? We will do now here what your function is integrable with respect to x and integrable with respect to y. But if you draw straight parallel to x axis, then it will be what? Circle to circle, right? So circle to circle means what? Y from. So this is what? Y will be the plus or minus 1 minus x square then, right? Your y will be what? Your lower limit is 1 minus x square, root of 1 minus x square, and your upper limit is root of 1 minus x square. It is quite complicated, right? So you can do this one. This is not complicated actually. So but what here the limits are look like as a complicated. So you can do this one if you are interested. You can draw the straight parallel. So what I will do? I will draw the straight parallel to x axis. Okay. So I will draw straight parallel to x axis. Okay. So straight parallel to x axis. Because what here then you are only from your left x is what 0 and your right x is what root of 1 minus y square. Directly you have this one. Right. Everywhere you go anywhere. Okay. So because what everywhere x is positive here. Here what y is negative, here y is positive. So you have to consider this plus or minus root of 1 minus x square. If you draw the straight parallel to y axis then. Okay. Now okay. So we write I now here. Integration. So this point is what? Your circle is this. This point is 1 0 now. Right? And this point is what? 0 minus 1. 0 1. this point is 0, minus 1. Okay, now see the limits of y now. Where our strip is parallel to x-axis, that means we have to write the limits of y first. Limits of y first. That means what, y start from here minus 1 to 1 now. So this is what, minus 1 to 1. Minus 1 to 1. Then x from the left curve. X from the left curve is 0. And x from the right curve is what? Root of 1 minus y square. Xy square dx dy. Okay, so we'll integrate this. Function is easily integrable with respect to x and with respect to y. But we have to integrate with respect to x now. Okay, so this is what, minus 1 to 1. So this is what, x square by 2 y square. 0 to root of 1 minus y square dy. Okay, so we'll put x square as 1 minus y square. Okay, so this is minus 1 to 1. So this is what, so 1 half. Your x square is what, 1 minus y square into y square. Because if you put x is equal to 0, your number it is 0. So this is what, dy. So we will simplify this. So what we get, this is what, integration minus 1 to 1, integration minus 1 to 1 half. So this is what, you have to multiply with this, y square minus y raised to 4 dy. Okay, so we don't need the figure now. So this is what then. So now see, this function is even. This function is even. Your limit is from minus 1 to 1. So it is what, the value may be, okay, so we'll evaluate the integral. So this is what, 1 half y raised to 3 upon 3. So note that this is even, this is not odd. If it is odd, then the value of the integration will be 0, right? But this is even, this is 2 times integration 0. No need to do that. We'll directly write this one, minus y to the power 5 upon 5. So minus 1 to 1. Note that this is 2 times, okay? Because the function is even. You know that this is what, lower limit and upper limit are negatives of each other. If your function is even, then this is 2 times 0 to 1, then it will be as it is. But if this function is odd, suppose this is what, y cube and y to the power 5 will be there, then value of the integration is 0. No need to evaluate the integration. So if you know the function is odd and even, then only you can do this one, right? So if you don't know the function is even, what do you mean by function is even and what do you mean by function of odd, right? So then you cannot do this one. Just do or will usual way now. This is our usual way. Eh? So now we'll put x is equal, y is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1. We'll put first y is equal to 1 there. So this is what, 1 by 3, 1 by 5. Then minus half, we'll put y is equal to minus 1. This is what, minus 1 by 3. This will be plus 1 by 5. Okay, now this half will be common. So half will be common everywhere. No, this is what then, 1 by 3. This is plus 1 by 3 is what, 2 by 3. Minus, this is minus 1 by 5 and minus 1 by 5 is 2 by 5. So this is what then, 1 by 3 minus 1 by 5. So this is what, 5 minus 3 is 2 by 15. So your answer is what, 2 by 15. So these are the problems on the volume. Okay. So we'll solve the problems on the volume in the next lecture. Okay. So now we'll stop here.